arbitrary intersection of closed sets. Closed sets is closed. Not closed. So take a number of closed sets and then take their intersection. Then the intersection is also a closed set. For open sets it was arbitrary union of open sets. There it is, arbitrary intersection of closed sets. So it's very simple. So we have two definitions, we will use the other definition. So let say Fi such that I belongs to capital I be any collection of closed sets. Closed sets in R where what is this I is an index set. So we can take this to be non-empty index. Is a non-empty index. The empty intersection is the whole set. So we can suppose that this I is a non-empty index. So since each Fi is closed. So Fi complement is open. So I am taking the other definition. When a set is closed, if its complement is open. So since each Fi is closed, so Fi complement is open. So we will use the resultant union of open sets is open. Since union of open sets is open, so what is this? I can take the union of this. Union of I belongs to I, Fi complement. That is open. Arbitrary intersection of closed sets is closed. So we have started with an arbitrary collection of closed sets. Okay. Since each Fi is closed, so Fi complement is open. So since union of open sets is open, so union I belongs to capital I, Fi complement is open. So this is the union of all these sets. Okay. There are many sets here. So the union of all these sets is this. That is. So how can I write this? This can be written as intersection I belongs to I, Fi whole complement. Okay. This complement is open. Okay. What is this? This follows from De Morgan's law. Okay. By De Morgan's law. Okay. Set theory. Okay. A complement union B complement. What is that? A intersection B whole complement. Okay. So the same is true for this set also. So the complement will come out and then union will get converted to intersection. So it's intersection of I belongs to I, Fi whole complement. So this is open. So since this is open, so this is an open set. So its complement is closed. Closed set means a set whose complement is open. So this is an open set. So that is intersection I belongs to capital I, Fi is closed. So if the complement is an open set, then the set is a closed set. So 1 or 2 marks problem. So intersection of closed, any number of closed sets is closed. Okay. Clear? Next is, if I take finite intersection, finite union of closed sets is closed. Finite union of closed sets in R is closed. So if you take finitely many closed sets in R, then their union is also closed. So let us consider a finite collection. Let Fi such that the finite collection will always be written this way. I goes from 1 to up to n. Let Fi such that I goes from 1 to up to n be a finite collection of closed sets. Finite collection of closed sets. Okay. Then each Fi is closed. Each Fi is closed. So Fi complement is open. Fi complement is open for all I 1 to 2 n. Okay. So very similar to this one. Fi complement is open for all I equal to 1 to n. Now we have the result that finite intersection of open sets is open. Okay. So since finite intersection of open sets is open, so intersection I goes from 1 to n. Fi complement. This is open. So clear? That is, again you apply De Morgan's law. That is, union I goes from 1 to n, Fi full complement. Okay. So this follows by De Morgan's law. De Morgan's. So again, from here I can conclude that union I goes from 1 to n. Fi is closed. Okay. If the complement is open, the set is closed. So finite union of closed sets is closed. Ekdam simple. Okay. So now we will see one example where you will see that if I take infinitely many open sets, infinitely many closed sets, then their union may not be closed. Give some examples. Union of infinitely many closed sets may not be closed. That's all. So give example to show that union of infinitely many closed sets in R may not be closed. Sometimes it may be closed, sometimes it may not be closed. May not be. So we will construct some examples. So there are several examples. So what are the closed sets in R? Which sets are closed in R? Some examples are given. Every finite set is closed. The derived set of a finite set is empty, which is a subset of it. So every finite set is a closed set. What about this set n? N the closed group. Whether n is closed or not? N is closed. True or false? True or false? This also I had discussed. N is a closed set. Derived set of n is empty. Okay. N cannot contain any interval. N is not an open set. Sorry, n cannot have any limit points because it cannot contain any interval. So derived set of n is empty. So n is a closed set. Another way of looking at it, this is how to justify n is closed. Just write what is n complement. What is n complement? How can you write n complement? N is 1, 2, 3, 4. These are your n. What is n complement? N complement means with respect to the set of real numbers. So from minus infinity to 1, everything will be included. Okay. Minus infinity to 1, open. Then union 1 to 2. This 1 we have to cancel. 1 to 2. Then union 2 to 3. Okay. Then union 3 to 4. Okay, like that. So that way it will go. So it is, what is this? It is a union of open intervals. Okay. So every open interval is an open set and it is a union of open intervals. So n complement is open. Okay, that means n is closed. Okay. Which is a union of open interval. Which is a union of open sets, I can say. Okay, because every open interval is an open set. So this is a union of open sets. So n complement is open. Okay. N complement is open. So from this also I can conclude hence n is closed. N is closed. So this is not a part of our result. So n is also a closed set. Any finite set in R is closed. The set of natural numbers is closed. What about integers? Integers closed. Set of integers. Can I write z complement? How can I write z complement? Can I write this as union of open intervals? If I take z complement, say minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, union of what? Open interval of what type? Very simple. N to n plus 1. N belongs to z. Okay. You take this union. So it's something like say 0 to 1, union with 1 to 2. Okay. On this side it will be union minus 1, 1. Okay. So z complement can be written as union of n to n plus 1 of n belongs to z. So it is a union of open intervals. So z complement is open. Mane z is closed. Okay. So z is closed. Now minus 1, 0. Okay, n with n plus 1. So what is happening in complement? We are just removing this thing. So regular remove. All integer points are removed. Okay, everything else is fixed. Okay. Only integer points are there. So z is also a closed set. Okay. So now you know many examples of closed sets. All finite sets are closed in R. N is closed, z is closed. Okay. But Q is not closed. Last day also I have mentioned. The set of rational numbers that is not closed. So which example will work here? Give an example to show that the union of finitely many closed sets in R may not be closed. Finitely many closed sets in R may not be closed. So several examples are there. You take something like this union of let us consider the collection. Consider the collection of singleton subsets of the set of rational numbers. Say C equal to the set of singleton X such that X belongs to rational number. Okay. So it is a collection of closed sets because every finite set is closed. So it's a collection of closed sets. Each singleton set is closed. Right. Then C is a collection of closed sets. Closed sets in R. C is a collection of closed sets in R because every singleton set is closed. But what is the union? Union of X belongs to Q of singleton X. What is this? Union of all this. If I take the union of all singleton subsets of Q, what I will get? Q. Q only. Okay. So this is equal to Q. Okay. So, but this is not a closed set. Q is not closed. But union of this is equal to Q, which is not closed. Which is not closed. Okay. So this will serve as an example. That union of infinitely many closed sets may not be closed. Okay. This is not closed. Right. Another example is, this is one example. Another example you can take, these two examples, this collection. For each n belongs to natural number, this 0, 1 minus 1 by n, closed interval. For each n, this closed interval 0 to this is a closed set. No? Closed set. But what is their union? Union of n belongs to natural number 0 to 1 minus 1 by n. Okay. Is actually, if you take this union, you will get 0. And this side it will be 1 open interval. So it is right half open interval 0 1. Okay. By Archimedean property we can show this. So this union is actually the right half open interval 0 1, which is not closed. Okay, which is not closed. So this is a collection of closed sets, but their union is not closed. Okay, so you can take this also as an example. This example is simpler. This is much simpler. Okay, so we have done. Say another example or exercise. If A is closed and B is open. What can you say? What can you say about A difference B? A is closed, B is open. What is A difference B? Open or closed? What will happen to this? A difference B. A difference B can be written as, by properties of set theory, it can be written as A intersection B complement. B is closed. Since B is closed, since B is open, so B complement is closed. B complement is closed. So what is A difference B? A difference B is A intersection with B complement. Okay. So it is the intersection of two closed sets. A is closed, B complement is closed, and it is the intersection of two closed sets. Okay. So we have already done finite intersection of closed sets is closed. So this is closed. So which is the intersection of two closed sets, or which is closed, being the so A difference B is A intersection B complement, which is closed, being the intersection of two closed sets. Being the intersection of two closed sets. So if A is closed, B is open. A difference B is actually closed. Okay. Similarly, if A is open, B is closed, then A difference B will be open. Okay. Because B complement will be open in that case. Intersection of two open sets is open. That way I can. Huh?
A difference B equals to A
intersection B complement. Because of set theory. In higher secondary or even in school you have learned. What is A difference B? A difference B is the set of all those X which belongs to A and do not belong to B. A difference B is the set of all those X, all those elements which are there in A but not there. Okay. So it is actually A intersection with B complement. Okay. This is basic set theory. Okay, so in Venn diagram, you see the Venn diagram. This is A difference B will represent this. Okay. From A, you remove the elements which are there in A. Okay. So only this. So it is A intersection with B complement. Clear? Similarly, B difference A will be this question. B difference A. This will be same as B intersection with A complement. B intersection. Okay, so just set theory result. So what can you say about this? R difference N. What is this? It is closed or open? It is very simple. N is closed. R is open. Or maybe it is actually the complement of natural numbers. Natural numbers is closed, so N complement is actually open. Yeah. So these things you can see. Then say something like this. Say N difference with this set, open set 0 1. N difference 0 1. Or say 0 2. What is it? This is a open closed set. This is a open set. Okay. So N difference of this is what? N intersection with 0 2 complement. Okay. So this is an open set. Its complement is closed. So their intersection is closed. Okay. So this is a closed set. N difference 0 2. This is a closed set. So if questions are there of this type, you can answer them. Next is closure of the set. Closure of a that A subset of R. Then A union derived set of where dA is the derived set. Derived set of A closure. And the closure of A is the set A union dA. Mane the collection of points of A together with the limit points of A. Okay, derived set of A is the set of all limit points. So that is A closure is the set of points of capital A together with all its limit points. Together with all its limit points. So symbolically we denote it as A bar. It is denoted as A bar. Okay, is equal to A union derived set. So this is a theorem, simple, very short theorem. Let A subset of R, then A is closed if and only if A is equal to A closure. A is a closed set if and only if the closure of A is same as A. A is closed if and only if A is equal to A closure. Okay, so how to prove it? So there are two parts. First, let us assume that A is closed. Let A be closed. Okay, what is the definition of closed sets? A set which contains all its limit points. Okay, so derived set of A is a subset of A. Okay, and there is the definition of closed set we have used. So two definitions you can use side by side. One is derived set of A is a subset of A. Another definition is a set is closed if its complement is open. Okay, both are definitions. So যখন যেটা লাগে আমরা ইউজ করতে পারি. It depends on the context. Sometimes this definition is useful, sometimes the other. So let A be closed, then derived set of A is a subset of A. So this means what? Whenever A is a subset of B, if you take the union, what do you get? You get the larger set. So pi set B. This will follow. A union derived set of A is same as B. So that means A closure is so A closure is the set A union B. So next, conversely, let A closure is equal to B. Then I have to show that A is closed. Then A union derived set of A is equal to B. So from here again by set theory I can write derived set of A is a subset of A. Okay, because derived set of A is a subset of A union dA. Whenever A union B is A, this will imply that B is a subset of A. Derived set of A is a subset of A. This implies A is closed. A is closed if and only if A is equal to its closure. So what is the closure of this? So some examples. Number one, if F is a finite set in R, then what is F closure? F closure is equal to what? F is a finite set in R. So every finite set in R is closed. So F closure is same as F. Okay. Number two, what is N closure? N is a closed set, so its closure is N. Number three, the closure of the set of rational numbers. We have already seen in the earlier classes that derived set of Q is same as R. So what is Q closure? It will be Q union derived set of Q. But derived set of Q is already R. So Q union R is same as R. So derived set of closure of Q is R. Okay. Number four, what is the closure of say open interval AB? Closure of this is closed interval AB. Right. Because the limit points in the earlier class also I have done. What are the limit points of this set? Okay. So every point inside is a limit point. Together with that, A and B are also limit points. Okay. So its closure is closed interval AB. So almost we have done the second unit. So next day I will start with the final unit, the last unit. Sequential criterion of